Professor Sachs, welcome here, my dear friend. Always a pleasure to be with you. It's nice to have you to myself, if you don't mind me putting that way, since you have been all over the world in the past week with comments that you've made, which I'll ask you to summarize briefly right now. Has the United States government used the CIA to concoct and commence wars against innocents at the behest of Israeli prime ministers?
Of course. This is without any serious dispute, and there have been several of them. We know that plans for many wars were concocted in 2001. In fact, General Wesley Clark, the Supreme Commander of NATO in the 1990s, was shown a document actually at the Pentagon the week after 9/11, which said 7 wars in 5 years. These were wars against states in the Middle East that opposed Israel's domination of Palestine. And they include countries that we know ended up on the other side of American wars. Iraq, of course, was on the list. Syria, Lebanon, Libya, Sudan, Somalia, and the one that hasn't quite happened yet, that Netanyahu has been begging for more than 20 years, is a U.S. war against Iran. So yes, this has happened. I spoke about Syria because this was the topic of a discussion that I was asked to participate in a diplomatic forum. And with Syria, we know that President Barack Obama gave a presidential finding that the CIA should work with other countries in the Middle East to overthrow the government of Bashar al-Assad. And I always thought from the first moment I heard about this that this was a disaster in the making. It was a war that, in fact, lasted 14 years, took about 600,000 lives. People can look up Operation Timber Sycamore to learn more about this U.S.-caused disaster. And I happen to learn a lot about it over the years because of my work with the United Nations as well. The U.S. blocked peace in Syria, peace that could have come as early as 2012. But the U.S. was engaged in what we call a regime change operation.